patients. The students also take dental x-rays, perform dental cleanings, place dental sealants to prevent cavities, and treat the patient's teeth with fluoride or fluoride varnish. Dental hygiene students also teach others to take good care of their teeth with oral hygiene aids such as brush and floss. Our Gina the giraffe puppet is one of the students' favorites. We take her out to the schools to teach the kids good oral habits. For more information about the dental hygiene program, call us at 468-4413 and you can meet Gina.
This has been your Lewis and Clark Minute.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
And hello again, everybody. Welcome to Lewis and Clark basketball. Lady Trailblazers in action tonight, and they're at home against Lakeland College from Mattoon, Illinois. With John Newman, Brent Birkeland here with you as we bring you play-by-play here this afternoon and into the evening at George Terry Riverbend Arena. Lady Trailblazers 3-2 after 5 games, and John, tell us a little bit about the style, I guess, for the Lady Trailblazers this year.
It has to be close to the basket. If the Trailblazers are going to be successful tonight, they're going to have to take quality shots in the paint and work the ball around to almost everyone. Everybody on the floor at any time can score. So if they can get out in transition, that's a bonus. But the half court, getting the ball in the paint, is going to be the key for the Trailblazers today.
And we might see a lot of players in this game, too. Both teams with full rosters, full benches. So we may see a lot of players in and out of the game, and could be a fast pace. We'll see about that.
Yeah, a high-scoring game is probably the best way for the Trailblazers today. I mean, if they can score with anybody. So if they can get the score into the 70s, 80s, I would say that they have the best chance to win today.
It'll be interesting to see what Lakeland brings over with a coach that's been there. This is his 15th year now. He started back in '98. His name is Dave Johnson. It'll be interesting to see what he brings to town for Lakeland.
Yeah, that kind of experience, you can't substitute that. He's been through every situation, every game situation, and it'll be a test for the Trailblazers today.
And, of course, for Lewis and Clark, first-year head coach Jerron Young, so he's still feeling his way out a little bit, even though we're 5 games in, John.
Yeah. Very passionate, really can control the game. He'll call timeouts when they need them. He'll let the ball go when it needs to keep going, and he has a very good control over where the tempo needs to be.
So Coach Young, his first year at Lewis and Clark. Coach Johnson, 15 years now at Lakeland. The Lady Lakers come in with a record of 2-2, so this is their 5th game. Trailblazers with game number 6 tonight, and we'll be back after this short break and bring you the play-by-play from Riverbend Arena. Stay tuned to LCTV.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Minute.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's meet the starting lineups. First, the visitors from the Mattoon, Illinois, the Lakers of Lakeland College. Shelby Corman. Shelby Corman, number 2. Grace Ziegler, number 5. Lauren Bogle, 23. Lorraine Pitchford, 33. And Erica Hotze, 44. Lakeland's head coach is Dave Johnson. The assistant coach is J.R. Hodges. My apologies. Now it's time to meet the starters for your Lewis and Clark Trailblazers. To start off, number 5, Takiyah Weathersby. Number 15, Kayla Farmer-Dampierre. 24, Jerica Brooks. 22, Monique Rigsby. And last but not least, number 12, Nisha Woods. Lewis and Clark's head coach is Jaron Young, and assistant coaches are Joe McKenna, Carrie Jackson, and Erica Lewis.
And we're ready for Lady Trailblazers basketball. Lewis and Clark wearing their home whites trimmed in the blue. And for Lakeland, black uniforms with the red numbers. Kind of tough to see down there with that red and black as they come to town. And keep an eye on the Lakers, and we'll see what kind of team they are this year. Dave Johnson, again, has them at 2-2 after 4 games. Lewis and Clark after 5 games with a record of 3-2. And, John, it'll be an interesting game here with Lakeland, a common opponent from right here in the state of Illinois.
Yeah, it's a big game every year, every time they come to town, and looks like evenly matched coming in. I mean, records nearly the same, so let's get ready for some good basketball.
Lorraine Pitchford, number 33, a 5'8 sophomore, will jump it for the Lakers against number 5, Takiyah Weathersby, a 5'11 sophomore from Hyde Park in Chicago for Lewis and Clark. The tip, and it's still in the circle, and a whistle, and may have a foul here. I thought it was going to be another jump, a re-jump there, but they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Lewis and Clark to start the ball game. A strange beginning there, 7 seconds into the contest.
Yeah, Nisha Wood gets called for the foul there. Just scramble for the ball and a little too aggressive.
And number 5, Grace Ziegler, a 5'5 freshman, running the offense. Man-to-man defense for the Lady Blazers here as we're underway in a scoreless game. Women's college basketball, 2 junior colleges matching up here. Lakeland from Mattoon, Illinois, coming across the state, making the bus trip Couple of hours here to the Riverbend. There's a missed shot from the left wing. Back the other way. Lewis and Clark quickly up the floor. Monique Rigsby inside. A little hook there. And it's up and in for Nisha Wood, number 12.
It's where they want to be all game. Get out in transition. Easy bucket right under the basket.
They pushed it up the floor and got 2 points. And it's 2-0, and on the turnover, the Trailblazers going to get it right back a minute into the game. Each team with about 8 or 9 subs on the bench, so we could see a lot of players off the bench too. As Lakeland brought 14 players dressed for action tonight. And Rigsby plays catch out high. Now it goes to the wing. Shot is an air ball. The rebound is an air ball too. But another offensive rebound. And the shot clock goes off. And back the other way comes Lakeland. And it's still 2-0 here. Couple of air balls there. A couple of offensive rebounds. And second chances, including Weathersby, who had it underneath. In the right corner, 3-ball is an air ball, but another offensive rebound. Now a kick ball by the Blazers with 18-19 to go, first half.
Both sides rushing a few shots right now. Just got to get your rhythm, and those shots will fall underneath the basket.
18-19 remaining, first half. The black and red Lakers come inside, and that shot is missed. No good by Lauren Bogle. Bogle, a 5'9" sophomore. Inside, another point-blank shot missed by Wood, and it's back the other way. The Lakers again will fake a three and then travel. Traveling called on Shelby Corman. Corman, a 5'7" sophomore guard. And right away, we're going to have a change for Lakeland. They'll bring Whitney Godden into the game. She's from Mattoon High School. She's a 5'5" sophomore. And the point guard for Lewis and Clark bringing it up the floor. That's Rigsby. Hands the ball off to Jerica Brooks. Brooks, number 24. Into the left corner it goes. They kick it out high. Rigsby for three. It's off the mark. Rebound Lakeland basketball.
That lid's pretty tight right now.
Here's a shot off the glass and in. Nice move by Lauren Bogle, and she hangs in the air and off the glass and in. Bogle ties the game at 2-2. She's a 5'9" sophomore. And she hits the bucket. Underneath, Lewis and Clark with another chance, and this one is good. Takiyah Weathersby off the glass and in.
Made up for that miss earlier.
Weathersby makes it 4-2. We are 3 minutes into the game. Here's a pick and roll underneath. The ball ricochets out to the three-point line, and it's good. A three ball by Godden, who just came in off the bench.
Right place, right time. Ball went right to her, open for the three.
Godden hits a three and makes it 5-4. First lead for the Lady Lakers now, as they play a matchup zone. Looks like a 2-3 zone, really. Shot missed there, a three ball outside. Rebound the other way quickly by Grace Ziegler. Now a three and a big foul by Brooks, as she went out on the shooter, Whitney Godden, and a silly foul by Brooks there. That's 3 free throws.
Yeah, mental mistake there. Never foul a jump shooter. And 3 easy ones right here.
Foul way away from the basket on the right wing, and the free throw up and in. And number 10 doing a good job right off the bench here. Godden, she hit a three a moment ago, and now she has 3 free throws. 2 more to come in a 6-4 game. Now 7-4. And another sub coming in for Coach Johnson, bringing fresh legs in. Faith Winty from Altamont, Illinois. Beecher City High School. 5'9" freshman Winty into the game. Free throw missed. So 2 out of 3 makes it 7-4, as Godden has 5 points off the bench. Now it's Rigsby with it. Throws it to Brooks. Out high, Weathersby. Weathersby hands the ball off to Wood. Now back to Brooks as they keep it at the three-point line, and the three is good. Left side, And Wood wasn't sure as she followed her shot, but it's good.
Good choice, but you'll like to see that go in.
7-7. Now we have a foul out high. It might be Brooks again. Nope, I think it's going to be 22 with a foul. Rigsby at 15:59 to go. Lakeland will make another change, and up on the board it does say Brooks with her second foul.
So in trouble early.
2 quick fouls, and she's playing physical out at the top of the key some more here. But a turnover, Lewis and Clark ball.
And they're going to take her out now.
So she comes out of the game, and Shanoli Smith into the game, it looks like, number 14 off the bench. First Trailblazers sub into the game, 4 minutes into the contest, and we're tied at 7-7. Each team has a 3 ball. Top of the key, the ball belongs to Wood. Now in the corner. Smith back out high. Rigsby and Weathersby play catch. Rigsby for 3. Nope, too long. Rebound going to go the other way, and back quickly. It is Lakeland. They fake a 3. Number 3 into the game now. Blair Stevenson. Turnover though, and Rigsby the other way. Left hand, good. Rigsby quickly up the floor for 2.
And a quick transition bucket. Takes the lead. 15 minutes left in the first half.
Trailblazers here at home, now leading again, 9-7. Inside, and a shot missed. The follow good, and 1. Lauren Bogle was right there, and she'll try for 3.
Help defense was just a little too late on that one.
That foul's going to go on Farmer Dampler, number 15. Kayla Farmer Dampler with her first foul, team's 4th foul. Lakeland, no team fouls as yet, and free throw is good, and now Bogle up to 5 points in the game. So she has 5, Godden has 5, and that's their 10, and they lead 10-9. Top of the key, now left side, and quickly they dump it down. Now Rigsby for 3, good. Inside, outside, Rigsby for 3 points.
Good vision inside the paint there. Didn't have an easy shot. Kicked it to the opposite side for an open 3.
Weathersby with a good assist, and Rigsby has 5 points. Wood has 5 for the Trailblazers. So jump back in front, 12-10. Bogle has it stripped away, and Rigsby the other way. Quickly up the floor, good, and 1. How did that scoop shot go in? It's good.
Lost her balance, but kept with it, kept her momentum going, and threw it up, and luckily it just happened to go in.
And that's going to be the first foul for the Lakers, and it's number 3, Stevenson with the foul. Her first, and here is number 22, Monique Rigsby from Riverview High School in St. Louis. Up and in, a 5'4" sophomore guard. And Rigsby, a 3-point play, and all of a sudden she's up to 8 points already here. 15-10, baseline shot, good the other way. Number 25, Wente hit the shot. Trailblazers quickly back, and Rigsby, top of the key, missed it off the rim. Save there, but the Lakers have it.
Rushed that 3 just a little much.
And free throw line jumper for Lakeland is no good. Rebound Weathersby. Back comes the blue and white here. Trailblazers ball up by 3, 15-12. Top of the key 3, and it's an air ball. No good there by Smith. And it's Lakeland ball again.
That matchup zone's causing a lot of problems in the paint and taking a lot of quick shots from the perimeter. Not the kind of shots that Coach Young wants to see.
Tabitha Carter, 6'2" freshman in for Lewis and Clark. Also Paris Bradley into the game. She's a 5'10" sophomore, so a little size off the bench. And we'll see how the Trailblazers do on defense here, up 15-12. Here's the steal, out high. Wood all the way down and missed the wide open layup, and then got her own rebound. And she tried to slam it off a Lakers leg, but they're going to steal it, and the Trailblazers have a foul instead. So you had a wide open layup, but didn't convert.
Yeah, a little bit of a letdown there. Saw the basket and was a little bit too big.
It's going to go to Lewis and Clark, this foul. And we're also going to have a timeout. We'll keep it here, and it is a fast-paced game, but the shooting from the field a little on the cold side. Otherwise, we may have more points, but it's 15-12, John.
Yeah, some uncharacteristic missed shots from underneath and rushing a little bit, not wanting to deal with that matchup zone.
Smith is going to pick up that foul for the Trailblazers, by the way. And a wide open layup by Wood. She got her own rebound. And then Lakeland got the turnover, and they were headed the other way. And our score now at 15-12, and we'll see what happens with Lakeland having the basketball back, down by 3 points. And we are about 7 minutes into the game now.
If you're Coach Young, you're just telling your team that just calm down. You're getting the shots you want. You just have to put them in. It's all about execution. And if they would, this lead could be much bigger if they would have made some of the easy shots they've had.
And getting some fast breaks and some odd man breaks. But it's Lakeland ball out of this timeout. 13-10 to go, first half. Here at George Terry Riverbend Arena. Lewis and Clark campus, Godfrey, Illinois. 7 minutes into the game, 15-12. Pass underneath, stolen away. Good hands by the Trailblazers there. Long pass goes into the front court now. And it belongs to Paris Bradley. Bradley hands it off to Smith. Now Wood, give and go, and Wood will roll it in underneath, over her head, Wood for two.
Little members bounce there, ball rolls in and get back on defense.
She's got 7 points. Rigsby leading the way with 8. Those two Trailblazers have 15 of their 17 total. They'll try another three at the other end, in and out, no good this time by number 2 who missed the shot. That's Corman, a starter. Now Glass and good. And we're going to have a timeout. A 30-second timeout the other way now for Dave Johnson, as he doesn't like the way his team may be getting back on defense.
No, it's just nobody back on the transition defense. And beautiful play by Smith to take it herself and get the easy two. A little bit far to roll it off her fingers like that, but if it goes in, it still counts.
And that's her first 2 of the ball game. Lakeland with a record of 2-2. They've only had 1 home game this year. So they have a couple of home games coming up next week against Kankakee and Wren Lake College. A couple of teams from the other side of the state, Kankakee, Illinois, and Wren Lake. And they'll play those teams at home next week. As for the Trailblazers, their next home game will not be until January 7th. Lady Blazers, after tonight, playing Shawnee College in January. Here's a 3 and a foul at the three-point line. The Trailblazers did it again.
Another poor decision trying to get out on, good job getting out on the shooter, but a little too physical outside the three-point line.
This one will go on Bradley, her first foul, as the scoreboard goes off, and they're going to have to call an official's timeout, I believe, as that free throw was missed by Corman. Corman will still have 2 more. So we have 12 minutes to go, first half. And Corman puts this one up and in. Shelby Corman from Breeze Central in the region here. Breeze Central, Illinois, or Breeze, Illinois. Corman, 1 out of 2 so far. She'll have 1 more free throw. A Breeze Central Lady Cougars high school player. She makes 2 out of 3. And our score now 19-14 in favor of Lewis and Clark. Lewis and Clark into the front court as they set it up. Smith, free throw line, shot up and missed off the rim. Dampler tried to get the roll, but back comes Bogle the other way as she made a pass that ricocheted off a teammate, out of bounds, Trailblazers ball. Trailblazers going to come the other way now. 11:35 to go, first half. John Newman and Brent Birkland with you here. LCTV up the floor, Trailblazers ball. Monique Rigsby into the game, into the left corner, Bradley for three. No, but an offensive rebound again. Underneath, ball loose, Lakeland out of there with it, and Bogle the other way. Lauren Bogle will lean in and set up the offense. Gives to Corman, now on the wing. Back to the top and Corman. Into the lane, Bogle gives to the baseline, shot missed. Rebound, no, is blocked away. Both teams getting some offensive rebounds and second chances.
Unfortunately for both teams, though, too, not putting those second chances in.
No. And traveling called on Lewis and Clark. Smith on the wing, right wing, took an extra step and a half.
He's pressing a little bit, trying to keep the fast break going. Just got to bring it out and try to run the offense there.
Both teams will bring a sub in. Weathersby in for Lewis and Clark. Number 22 checks in for Lakeland. That will be Brooke Markwalder, 5'8" freshman. Markwalder from Potomac, Illinois. 10:30 to go, first half. Into the corner, they'll try another three. It's off the rim. Lakeland with a miss. Lewis and Clark with a rebound. And we have a foul on the Lakers. And it is Markwalder who's just into the game, number 22 with the foul.
Good position by Weathersby there, getting the rebound and keeping it away and drawing the foul.
Just the second team foul on Lakeland here. Lewis and Clark with 6 fouls. Rigsby double teamed. Got it knocked away, but she continues the dribble. Keeps it to the top of the key. Bogle out on her with some man-to-man defense, and she has the steal. Bogle strips it away. Lakers ball. They throw it to the three-point line, top of the key. Now free throw line. It's Bogle again. Bounces it to Markwalder. Back to Bogle. Left corner, wide open three, and that's good. Corman was wide open.
Defense got caught with the ball movement there and wide open in the corner.
19-17 now. Trailblazers have lost their lead. Well, at least it's down to 2 now. Trailblazers ball at midcourt as they bring in Jerica Brooks again. Brooks in for Bradley. And head coach Jerron Young keeping the subs coming in and out.
See if the Trailblazers can do anything with this matchup zone.
And Rigsby will back it up. Gives it to Brooks. Now to Smith on the left side. Fires a three. It's an air ball, and they fight for it out of bounds, and it's saved there. Lakeland ball the other way. Here's Bogle again. Give and go. She's got it on the baseline. Nice feed inside. Good and one. What a look to the front of the rim, and Pitchford put it in.
Good job to cut through the lane, looking for the ball. Moving without the ball has been big for Lakeland all game. Great ball movement.
That foul's going to be on Tabitha Carter, 6'2" center, and she has her first. Team's 7th foul. And Pitchford is at the line here. She got the bucket to count. Now the free throw is good. It's a three-point play, and now the Lakers take the lead. 20-19. Rigsby toward the top of the key, and Lakeland has a steal. Turnover, Lewis and Clark. Here's Corman, who stops and pops. It's good. She hits again.
Looked really comfortable from that spot.
7 points for Corman now. Left elbow, Rigsby the other way for 2.
Didn't need any help on that one.
10 for Rigsby now in the first half. 22-21, Lakers with a 1-point lead. Here's a dump down to Pitchford, kicks it out to Bogle. Now Corman even further out, and it's in and out. She almost had another tray. She was way out there that time. 8 minutes to go. First half. Here's Rigsby inside, up and in again. Quickly back is Lakeland Community College. Top of the key, Pitchford throwing it left side. They'll try another 3, no good. Rebound, Lewis and Clark. Trailblazers by a point, 23-22, and another bucket. Smith hits from the wing. Timeout, Lakeland. Another 30-second timeout, and Coach Johnson saying get back on defense again. He calls another timeout.
Just trying to control the tempo a little bit with this one. Not setting up the full court pressure has been working. You know, making Rigsby dribble the ball a little bit more than she'd like to. But again, just trying to give her, the Lakers a little bit of a breather.
12 points it looks like for Rigsby here. 7 for Wood. 25-22. Lewis and Clark leading Lakeland now. And 7:28 to go after this timeout. Both teams have called some timeouts here, first half. And we're ready for action again. Here come the black and red. Black uniforms trimmed in the red, and it's Lakers ball. To the wing it goes. They set up the offense. Bogle trying to dump it down, threw it away. To Pitchford there as they were looking down on the block.
It was a nice flash to the high post, but the entry pass was a little long.
There's a pass to the left wing, and they throw it back out high to Brooks. Brooks will back it up as she gives it to Wood. Wood between the circles, deep into the right corner. Now they dump it low to Weathersby, turnaround, and a wild shot there on a turnaround, and no chance at all.
Just trying to draw the foul there.
Pitchford in, kicks it out to Corman. Corman now to the other side for a 3, and it's missed there. That 3 ball no good, and it goes out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be Lewis and Clark ball. Stevenson misses a 3 this time.
And comfortable from beyond the arc is nice, but a little rushed on that one.
They've got some good spot-up shooters, and we'll see if that continues, especially keeping an eye now on number 2, Shelby Corman, as she is hanging out around the 3-point line. Corman has 7 points, Godden with 5, Bogle with 5, and look for Bogle to get some points before the night is over too. Very active on offense and defense, and now a turnover. And we still have a 25-22 ball game. Lakeland ball, here they come to the free throw line. Back to Corman, there it is. That 3 is short though, top of the key. Back come the Trailblazers, 6 minutes to go, first half. Baseline, Brooks. Back out high, it's gonna be a 3, and it's up and in. It's good for Gragg. Capria Gragg into the game.
It's nice to get that first one.
3 ball is good, and it's a 6-point lead, doubling the lead, and a 3 the other way. Off the back iron, no good. They miss a 3 at the other end, and some new players into the game. That was Shelby Simpson from Fairfield, Illinois. Here's Gragg again. This time misses the 3 ball. Back come the Lakers, down by 6. Here's Bogle inside. Left hand, good.
Very talented in the paint.
and always flashing through the lane, it seems. She's always there.
Good movement off the ball from this entire Lakeland team.
So now a 4-point game. Weathersby underneath, bumped and fouled as she was sandwiched there under the basket, and Weathersby had a little bit of space and it collapsed, and it's a foul.
There's the foul she was looking for earlier. And this time a little bit closer to the basket. She gets the call this time.
It's going to be Bogle with her first foul, number 23. Third team foul for Lakeland. That's it. Weathersby puts it up and in. She's got 3 points. 29-24. Trailblazers by 5 again. And we'll see if this one goes for 30 points on the board. Nope, 29-24 score. Lakeland ball as they bring it out high. Here's Simpson into the game, number 12. Hands the ball off again. Free throw line now. Simpson spinning, blocked away. They fight for the rebound. It's Pitchford. Tried to get the ball to a teammate, and she did. Then it's tipped out by Lewis and Clark, and the Lakers will throw it back in again.
The nice block by Kayla Farmer-Dampler. A presence inside.
Shot clock at 5. Let's keep an eye on that as they throw it across court. Right wing shot up, no. Rebound Simpson, though, and traveled. Another offensive rebound, but they didn't make it count.
That's half a dozen between both teams tonight.
And the Trailblazers have it again, leading by 5 with 4:30 to go till halftime. Up the floor, number 12 with the basketball. That's Wood setting up her teammates. And now Wood to the free throw line, dumping to Weathersby, knocked away. It goes right back to Wood. Now to Weathersby again. Double team, triple team, gets rid of it. Back to Brooks now on a reset. Shot clock running out. They have to fire it up. It's no good, and loose ball. Weathersby out of there with it, and up and in.
Way to keep a broken play together.
Boy, that was a broken play, and under 4 minutes to go. Into the lane, short shot is missed, 31-24. Here comes Wood, kicks it out of bounds, and it's going to go the other way. Lakeland College ball.
A little bit of a mix-up there. Saw the ball coming, didn't react quite quick enough.
3:43 to go here in the first half, and Lewis and Clark up 31-24, 7-point game. Lakeland to the middle of the floor. They break the press, and then they turn it over. Double dribble. After they break the press, move it up the floor, and now we're at 3:32 to go in the half.
Yeah, full court zone press by the Trailblazers caused a little confusion there.
And you don't see much of that, so when they throw it at you, it surprises you a little bit.
It does. The middle of the court was wide open, and she had a little bit too much room. Didn't know what to do with it.
Nisha Wood from Hazelwood East High School over in Missouri. Out there, number 12, a 5'7" guard. She has it in the corner. Wood with a nice feed. The shot off the back iron, though, missed there by Dampler. And now Pitchford gets it out, and it's back the other way to the Lakers again. Driving down, glass, no. It's going the other way. Lewis and Clark ball.
Weathersby really controlling underneath the boards.
Blair Stevenson with a miss. Looks like Bogle's going to check back in for Lakeland. Now a travel. An extra step for Wood. It's going back to the Lady Lakers again.
Saw the pass before she made it, and again, just didn't react quite quick enough.
Well, Rigsby, a starter, will check in for the Blazers. 2 starters back in for Lakeland. Ziegler, number 5, and Bogle, number 23, back into the game. Here's Ziegler to Bogle. Bogle on a give and go. Good, and 1. Bogle for 3 now.
Very comfortable going to that left hand.
Comes right off the bench and makes an impact right away. 31-26. check the foul. It's going to be on Dampler, her second. Team's 8th foul. Free throw, no, but Pitchford has the offensive rebound. Top of the key, 3, nope. Long rebound, they're going to get it again. Lakeland ball. Here's Lauren Bogle to the top of the key. Bogle going to get it back on a handoff into the lane. Kick out, top of the key, 3, and it's good. Ziegler for Trey.
So with only 2 minutes to go, they're going to have to really work on that perimeter defense in the second half.
Free throw line jumper is missed. Bogle has the rebound. Foul by Weathersby over the back. Her first. Well, looks like we have 3 threes now for each team as Ziegler, Grace Ziegler from Altamont, Illinois, hits that 3. And now Bogle at the other end will shoot free throws in a 2-point game, 31-29.
And this is where fouls early could really hurt you. Getting into the bonus, giving away 3 points.
Hard to believe it, but it's true. The Lakers with just 3 fouls in this first half. That's because Lewis and Clark putting shots up early, really. Here's one early, and it's no good. Now a foul underneath, though. Weathersby fouled by Pitchford, number 33.
Now let's see if she can convert.
Weathersby 1 out of 2 from the line, 5 points. 1:50 till halftime. Weathersby in the air, free throw, no good. She shoots another free throw. This one's good. 32-29 now. Trailblazers up by 3 points as we close in to halftime. To the baseline here, a bounce out to the 3-point line, and Corman in and out. A 3 ball would have tied it, but back come the Trailblazers. Rigsby with it to Wood now. Left side, Gregg. Now number 15, Dampler. About everybody gets a touch. The 3 ball, no good though. And now a foul on Wood. Her second foul, and the Trailblazers with some silly fouls. They have 10 now.
Yeah, saw the ball flash open, tried to go for the steal, but then again, just was a little too aggressive.
Halftime, Kent Shuffle will be visiting with Lewis and Clark soccer coach Tim Rooney. Talking men's soccer, women's soccer. So Coach Rooney on the way at halftime here on LCTV. 34 at the free throw line, and that is Furling. She misses the first free throw. Josie Furling from St. Joseph, Illinois, near Champaign. She makes it 32-30 as Furling hits 1 out of 2 from the free throw line.
Back to the half court for the Trailblazers.
32-30, 1:10 to go till intermission here. Right side, 3 ball, too long. Bogle has the rebound for Lakeland. She'll hold it up to Pitchford. Now they give it to Ziegler. Ziegler, the point guard, bounces it to the left corner. Now Bogle has the baseline and missed it. Got her own rebound. Good. Tie game.
Again, just great movement off the ball by the Lakers.
She's in double digits now. 11 points, I believe, for number 23. And it's 32-32. Rigsby fires from 3. Nope. Rebound, Lakers. And they'll wait for the last shot as the shot clock is turned off here. 21 seconds. And Lakeland will move it with about 10 seconds to go. Here they go with 12 seconds left. Bogle travels at the free throw line. It's going back to Lewis and Clark.
One of the first mistakes from Bogle all game.
Lauren Bogle, B-O-G-L-E, and she's a sophomore and made a mistake there. 10.8 seconds to go. Rigsby touches it. Now a timeout is called with 8.6 to go. Timeout for Jerron Young. Well, in a tie game and you call a full timeout, you really want this basket. You really want points here.
Yeah, tie game, 8.6 seconds left. It's a lot of time to make something happen.
Well, you burn a timeout for just one possession here at the end, and we'll see if they can make it count. Lakeland had a chance to make it count. They waited for the last shot, but turned it over, traveling.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic travel by Bogle, and gives the Trailblazers a chance to come out of the first half with the lead.
Well, this will be interesting to see how the offense and the defense plays these last 8.6 seconds. In a tie game, 32-32, both teams probably feel like they should be leading this game by 5 or 10.
Oh, definitely. A lot of easy shots have been missed, and Trailblazers have been settling for a lot of jump shots.
Missed a lot of threes. Again, both teams with a lot of offensive rebounds. But it all comes down to 8.6 seconds left till halftime. And some adjustments will be made by the coaches at half, and we'll see how the second half goes too. But first, 32-32, and here we go with Wood getting ready to throw it in. No, it's going to be Rigsby, I guess, throwing it into Wood. At midcourt. Midcourt, Wood has it. Here we go. 7, 6, 5. Wood dumps it down. Foul underneath as Dampler went to the glass and was fouled with 2.6 to go.
A little bit of a rush into the paint by Wood, but good vision to give the ball up, and now a chance for two at the line.
Wente with her first foul, and first free throw goes for Dampler. That's her first point. .6 left, and here we go. In the air, good. 2 out of 2, and it's a 2-point game at halftime, it looks like. They throw it in, stolen away, 3-ball off the rim. No good by Weathersby, and it is halftime here in Godfrey, Illinois. Soccer coach Tim Rooney coming up at halftime, and our score here, Lewis and Clark on their home court, 34-32 over Lakeland here on LCTV.
Do you, Kasasa? Do you have a free checking account that pays you cash? Cash like Greenback. Like, hi, I'm Johnny. Cash like this. The massive interest you get just for putting your money into a free Kasasa account. Kasasa. A new word for a checking account that liberates you with no minimum balance and ATM refunds from sea to shining sea. Do you know where to get more cash? If you Kasasa, you do. Do you Kasasa?
Don't just bank. Kasasa, only available at America's finest community banking institutions.
Morrissey Construction Company is a general contracting firm that specializes in housing, historic renovation, educational, and commercial construction. For 60 years, Morrissey Construction has exceeded client expectations by completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget while providing quality construction services. Maintaining good relationships while placing the client's building investments first has helped the company build a reputation as a trustworthy contractor with a multitude of repeat clients. For more information, visit morrisseyconstruction.com.
Hit. Protection! Can anyone over there give me protection?
Danny Holt.
Put me in, coach. I can offer protection.
Set, hit.
Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
We're at halftime of the women's game. I'm Kent Scheffel, and alongside is soccer coach Tim Rooney, coach of the men's and women's team here at Lewis and Clark. Coach, the season's wrapped up. Good seasons, probably not the way you'd hope, though.
No, I think starting off with the women's side, we just had a ton of injuries, and we just couldn't overcome those. And, I think I figured out the other day, out of our 18 games, I think I had 14 different lineups. And when you got that much turmoil and you're trying to figure stuff out, usually not going to have good results, and we didn't. I mean, we were in all the games basically, but we just couldn't find somebody could really finish it when we needed it. And we lost our goalkeeper for about 6-7 games with a cracked sternum, so that was a big problem for us. But they worked hard. It was just one of those years, and luckily for us, we've only had. I think my first year, I think we went 8-10, and this year we went 9-8-1. So every other year we had double-digit wins and all that. So, it was just one of those strange years.
Still a winning season, but to have 14 different lineups is a little tough on an 18-game season.
It's real tough, and you just have to fight through those things, and we did the best we could. Obviously, here at Lewis and Clark, we're used to being successful, and I'm talking in terms of having a chance to win the region and the districts and getting to the nationals. And, some teams would probably be happy with a 9-8-1 record, but that don't sit too well with us.
It's not quite the norm. Like you said, the women's team usually is very highly ranked in the national polls and usually does very well in the tournament.
Yeah, and it's just, like I said, it's just one of those things that happened this year, and we'll just regroup and try to bring in some new players and, try to get ourselves ready for next year and, see if we can correct what happened.
How many do you have coming back?
Well, we have 13 coming back, so we're in good shape that way. But, we lose, 3 players, well, actually 4 that were really important to us. It's Sandy Shore, she was our goalkeeper, Julie Webb, our team captain, Ashley Wiedenhofer, and then Lauren McLaughlin. And then the one girl that could have come back, Serena Kashimoto from Japan, who was probably one of the best players I've seen in a while. And she did her knee like the 3rd game in, so we didn't get the benefit of her. So that's a shame that we didn't get to see her play the whole year, because she was really something to watch.
And you can't fight injuries.
No, I mean, that's just, that's part of the game, and this year it caught up with us. And in the past, we went through season where we hardly had any injuries, but this year they just kept mounting and mounting. And so hopefully that's our bad year out of the way, and we can go on another run for 20 years without having problems.
I know you were in the Kansas City area last weekend on a recruitment trip. What's this coming crop look like?
There was a lot of very good players, and we identified, I think, 12 that we're going to contact and try to get up here for a visit and see if we can try to talk. The percentages you're trying to, contacting 12, you're hoping maybe to get 3 out of that 12. So that's the first trip I went on this past week. I know I'm going back up there. There's another tournament at the end of this month, and then Memphis is the following week in December. And then there's club games and all that stuff. So, we just put our list together, and, it's like Christmas. You put down your wish list, and you just hope you get some of those things you're putting down.
It's got to be kind of a headache, I would think, going to those tournaments when all the different schools are there trying to all get the best players.
Well, I mean, you've got D1 schools, D2 schools, NAIA schools, D3 schools, junior college schools. So, I think the last one I was at, I think it was 85 college coaches there. So you can imagine everybody's, walking around trying to find players, and we're trying to be kind of sneaky about it, making sure nobody knows who we're really trying to zero in on. But I think, the good players, they stand out, and everybody kind of knows what's going on.
Let's talk some about the men's team this year. Good record. Once again, you're probably not happy with the outcome, though.
I'm not happy with the outcome, but this team had a rank one of the best we've had in terms of play, attitude, effort. They're just a quality group. I mean, we were in every game except I think 2 of them I don't really think we were in. But the rest of them, very easily we could have won those games. We ended up having Tato from Brazil. He ended up being the top forward in the region. And then our goalkeeper, Nick Wade, he was the top goalkeeper in the region. And Dietrich from Norway, he was voted first team all region. We just had a real good group. I mean, our defense was solid. Guys that weren't playing were always supportive. We tried something different this year. I went Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I went 7:15 in the morning for practice, and I didn't know how it worked out.
Good luck with that.
It worked out great. I mean, we had only 3 guys show up late for practice the whole year, so I think it can work, and I thought it was a good idea because then once they're here, they have no excuse for not being in class. So, it was a twofold idea, and I think I'm going to stick with this. And I think even though the girls are more dependable and all that, I think I'm going to have them do Tuesday and Thursdays in the morning. Hope they're not listening right now, because
you may not get any recruits.
Yes, yeah. But I thought that worked out good, and the effort, like I said, was really good this year. So record-wise, I mean, we lose to Lincoln Land in the final. 8 days earlier, we beat them 4-1. We lose 2-1. We just couldn't finish that day. So, that's the way our game goes.
And when you have overtime games like you did this season, that kind of thing, the bottom line is that record could be much different.
Yeah, I mean, there were 3 games in there that really could have went our way, but it didn't. So, you take 3 out of the 7 losses, and it puts you at 15 and 4. So I think that's probably where we should have been at, somewhere in there. But this was a very good team, good effort. I thought we played pretty attractive soccer. I thought the people that saw us play thought we were good. Teams we played against, we had a lot of nice comments. So I was really thrilled with the guys this year.
Who do you have coming back in the men's team?
Well, the good thing is we got JB Cameron, who's from Hazelwood West. He was the other one up front with Tato and Dietrich. So we got Dietrich and JB coming back up front, so that's going to help our scoring. In the back, we have basically all 4 of our backs coming back. Matt Allman, he's leaving, but Nate Spies had played a lot in the back to begin with, so that's going to be an easy transition there. The midfield, I think we need to bring in some players there. So overall, we're going to have to bring a goalkeeper in and solidify our midfield, because I think up front we're going to be in pretty good shape there.
How do things look from a recruitment standpoint?
Pretty good on the guys' side already, because we've had some contact with a couple schools that would like us to look at some players that they were trying to get but cannot get in their school. And from what we've seen and talking to them, I think that's going to be a pretty much a done deal. So goalkeeper, I talked to one last week. I'm going to meet with him early part of next week. His dad had played for me when he was younger, so I know there's a good connection there, and the father kind of said he'd love him to come here, so we're going to make him an offer, so I think that's going to solidify us in the back. So things on the men's side, I think, are coming along really
Hello, and welcome
It gets a little scary, doesn't it, when
Hi,
you have the sons of your players coming through now?
Music,
yes, it does. I mean, it's a strange thing when that happens, but it's just part of life, and it just shows I've been here a long time.
When will you start practice again?
Officially for next year, we start August 1st, but we will start practice back up when we get back to school. We got a weight training program got to be put into play. We're allowed to work with them 8 hours a week, so we're going to pick and choose when we can do what we can do, depending on what the gym availability is, depending on what the weather is. If the weather's okay, we'll go outside for that time. So we're going to get after it right away and try to get ourselves in a position to have a chance to compete next year.
Coach Tim Rooney has been the halftime guest. We have more women's basketball coming up for you in just a moment. I'm Kent Scheffel. We'll have basketball right after this.
Hi, I'm Audrey Lucchese, and I'm from Alton, Illinois. I love music, and that's why I came to Lewis & Clark.
Very good.
It's been an amazing experience here at Lewis & Clark, working with students that are so talented, coming from all over the area, and they work so hard to follow their dreams. The music faculty at Lewis & Clark they're fantastic, and they're there every step of the way to push you to follow your dreams. One of the unique opportunities that I have had at Lewis & Clark is being able to record my own music with a fellow student here. Being able to record our music has opened doors for us in the music industry. My long-term goal is to finish here at Lewis & Clark and then to transfer to a 4-year school and finish my degree in music performance. I would recommend Lewis & Clark to another student because it is definitely a great place to get started and it can open so many doors for you.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend, Roberts Ford, the Value Store since 1949, Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents, First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof, Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years, Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.
Welcome back to Godfrey, Illinois, Lewis & Clark Community College. The campus here, it's a 2-point game at halftime. John Newman and Brent Berkland back with you. It's 34-32. Interesting first half there, John.
Yeah, some uncharacteristic missed shots from both sides. A lot of points in the paint. Nice to see from the Trailblazers. 14 points in the paint. So where they want to be, out in transition, but settling for a lot of jump shots.
A lot of threes going up for both teams, and a lot of offensive rebounds, and some of those putbacks are going in. Some aren't going in, though.
Yeah, a lot of point-blank misses from both teams. Whichever team can turn that around. I mean, Trailblazers have owned the rebounds so far, but to get those in would be a big lead for either team.
Rigsby leading the way with 12 points for the Trailblazers, as she has hit 1 3 outside, also 7 for Wood, 6 for Weathersby. If you look at the Lakeland side of things, they have 11 points for Bogle, so a couple of guards leading the way, 1 for each team with double digits.
Yeah, nice to see the spread from the Trailblazers, getting a lot of people touching the ball, but I mean, your scorers are there. They're getting touches, they're getting points. Just have to keep that pushing in the second half.
Let's go down to the floor. They have 20 minutes up on the clock, so we're ready to roll again, and there they break the huddles. Lakeland College in the black uniforms, trimmed in the red, and Lewis & Clark with their home white uniforms, trimmed in the blue, with Coach Jerron Young, and we're about ready to go as the Trailblazers break the huddle, and second half getting underway here now in a 2-point game, so obviously anybody's ball game, and we'll see how things go coming right out of the break here and see what kind of changes, if any, that these two coaches made.
If I'm Jerron Young in that huddle, I'm telling my Trailblazers, don't settle for jump shots.
Work the ball around a little more, use that shot clock a little more. Out high, it is Wood with the basketball. Left side, give is to Brooks. Now to Rigsby, guarded by Bogle. Bogle with a strip and a steal, and here she comes. 11 points in the first half. Gives to Corman, and she traveled on the wing, and she didn't think so.
I moved her feet before she bounced the ball, and she's going to get called for that every time.
34-32 ball game, 2-point ball game, and here comes Rigsby up the floor. Again, a 5'4" sophomore guard from Riverview High School in St. Louis, North St. Louis, and Lewis & Clark basketball here. 19-19 to go in the game. Jerica Brooks to Monique Rigsby. Rigsby at the free throw line. Gives to Brooks. 3 ball is missed. Rebound by the center. Pitchford the other way.
Again, jump shots. I mean, if they're not going down, you got to get closer to the basket.
Bogle has it. 1 dribble out to Corman. Now to the corner. Lorraine Pitchford. Pitchford, the big 5'8" sophomore from Cardinal Ritter High School in St. Louis. She has it again. Pitchford out to Bogle. 3 off the mark. Tipped around, and Lewis and Clark basketball.
Out to run.
And they run and miss the layup on a 3-on-1. They don't get any points, and it's going the other way.
Now they're just a little bit of a letdown there. Had too much space. Didn't know what to do with it.
Wood on the fly there on the right wing, and she had 2 points, but couldn't get it to fall. Bogle, free throw line, and she's pushed there at the free throw line. A bump and a foul on Weathersby, her second foul. The Trailblazers had a lot of fouls in that first half. 4 fouls is all for Lakeland. 10 fouls for the Trailblazers in the first half of play. Here's Bogle to Pitchford. It's up and in for Lorraine Pitchford.
Another slash through the lane for Bogle, and good vision gives her a nice assist.
18 minutes to go. Rigsby 3 off the mark in a tie game. Rebound Wood. It's no good. Another offensive rebound, but they can't convert. Here comes Bogle. Gives to Corman. She's open. Now back to Bogle. Traveling on the baseline, and nobody wanted to take a shot. And quickly, Dave Johnson, the head coach, gets Corman out of the game. He wanted her to shoot one of those times she had it at the three-point line, but didn't pull the trigger.
Not happy over there on the sideline.
So a sub comes in 2 minutes into the second half. And into the lane. Now a kick out to the baseline. Shot up and in. Baseline Dampler, left side.
Yeah, good ball movement. Would like to see more of that from the Trailblazers.
Dampler with her first field goal. She's got 4 points. Now Bogle fouled by Weathersby. A silly foul from behind, and she has 3 now. She had 1 foul at halftime. Now she's up to 3.
Trying to cover that flash to the high post a little bit better. That was really effective for the Lakers in the first half, but a little over-aggressive.
And Weathersby going to stay in the game. I thought she was coming out.
She's going to have to be careful.
Here's Bogle, right side. 3 ball going up. Good. Swish from the wing. Whitney Godden. Godden had an early 3 in the game, now has another. Into the lane, Wood jumped into the lane, and that's a traveling call as she picked up the dribble.
And Trailblazers just rushing the ball a little bit. Need to get deeper into the shot clock and look for some good, easy shots. Because right now they're just not getting them.
37-36. 1 point game, and still anybody's game. Neither team really going on a run here. In the first half, second half, shot missed. Rebound Wood the other way. Nisha Wood gives to Rigsby, top of the key, guarded by Bogle. Now inside a double team. Glass, no. Brooks has the offensive rebound though. Out to Rigsby, into the lane, no, but foul.
A little bit of frustration there on Rigsby, but she'll have a chance for 2.
Here's Rigsby at the line. In the air, it's short. Missed the free throw.
Looked a little off balance through her whole routine there.
12 points in the first half. Rigsby, number 22, for another free throw. The foul was on Bogle, her second foul. In the air, and it rolls in. Still not pretty, but this one goes, and she has 13 points now. We're tied at 37. And a travel. It's going to go the other way. Lewis and Clark ball.
Some mental mistakes going both ways, and not a lot of shots going up for either team.
Lakeland College 2-2 in women's basketball. Lewis and Clark ladies at 3-2 early in the season. Trailblazers have the basketball. Dampler High post, right elbow, shot good as she went down the side of the lane.
Nicely done. They could take that all day.
39-37, that breaks the tie. Now a 3 in the air, no. But we have a foul away from the ball on 33, Pitchford. Moving screen there on the big center. Pitchford with her first foul. Della Brown, a 6-foot sophomore, in from Chicago and in for the Trailblazers for the first time. Here she is, number 33. Guarded by 33, Pitchford of Lakeland. Rigsby 3, and missed it a couple of steps outside the arc there, way out there. Here's Lauren Bogle. Left side, 3-ball. It's off the rim, no good. Bogle fights for the rebound though. Down to Pitchford it goes. It rolls in.
Mismatch there for Rigsby. Trying to alter the shot, but just couldn't do it.
Tied again, 39-39. We've been close the whole way here tonight. 15 minutes to go in the game.
Well, 4 around 1 here.
Here's Brooks out to Rigsby, and dangerous pass there across court. Shot clock at 5, and glass, and good. Throw it up and let it go in.
I hope she called that one.
I don't think so. Wood with a 3. She has 10, 2 threes in the game. 4 threes for each team. Here's Bogle into the lane. Pitchford has the loose ball, but Bogle was fouled first in front of the rim. We'll see, it is on 33, Della Brown of Lewis and Clark. Trailblazers 3 team fouls here in the second half. And Bogle was passing that ball, so she won't get free throws. Instead, they'll throw it in under their basket. Down by 3, Lewis and Clark up 42-39. Ziegler into Bogle, left hand, no. Rebound going up, and it's in. Offensive rebound again. Timeout Lakeland. After the offensive putback, we'll take a break in a 1-point game. Lewis and Clark by 1 when we come back on LCTV.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With John Newman, Brent Birkland back here, George Terry, Riverbend Arena at Lewis and Clark. Trailblazers clinging to a 1-point lead. They led by 2 at halftime. It's 42-41 here, and still nobody pulling away from each other here.
No, some mental mistakes here early in the second half have led to not a lot of good possessions from either team. And again, both teams settling for some ill-advised jump shots.
14:23 to go as you see the huddle there for Coach Jerron Young in his first year as head coach for Lewis and Clark, assisted by Joe McKenna, Carrie Jackson, Erica Lewis. And the ball belongs to Lewis and Clark as they will bring it up the floor, up by 1, 42-41 our score. 14:20 left as the Trailblazers move into the front court here. Rigsby, the point guard, leading the way with 13 points, 10 for Wood. Wood has it now. To Rigsby, now to Brown. Left side it goes to Smith. Rigsby again at the top. Over to Wood for 3, missed it, rebound Bogle. Bogle the other way with the drive and a bump and a foul there on Smith.
One of those fouls you just really didn't have to take.
That'll be her second foul. Looks like, yes, it is. And 13:45 to go as they set it up again on offense. Lakeland ball, and the ball knocked away into the corner. 3, and it's good. That's number 10 once again as she hits another 3. Godden off the bench. 3 threes now.
It's nice when you can have somebody, a sharpshooter like that, come off the bench.
They have 5 threes in the game, and she has 3 of the 5. And Trailblazers miss a shot. Here come the Lakers again. And there she is again, and good again. It's Godden one more time.
She's got the hot hand.
Mercy. 3 threes in the second half, 4 threes in the game. Here's a 3 for Riversby, no good. Lakers have it, and here they come again. Whitney Godden from Mattoon, Illinois. Watch out for her. Up to the top it goes. They give it to Godden again. It's in and out this time. No good. 12:40 to go as Wood lost it as she took her eye off the pass. Out of bounds.
Saw her lane to the basket and just forgot the fundamentals.
Forgot the ball. And it'll go the other way.
Now some full court pressure from the Trailblazers.
Lauren Bogle up to Godden. Godden back to Bogle. Left hand, no, but fouled by Riversby. And again, Lewis and Clark once in a while get caught not moving their feet, just throwing up the arms, the hands, and that's a foul.
Yeah, just poor positioning on that one. The press was broken and poor foul.
Bogle, 12 points. She had 11 in the first half and took her a while to score here in the second half, about 7.5 minutes. She misses the second free throw, so she is just 2 out of 5 from the line. But the lead is 48-42 thanks to a couple of threes. The Lakers have a 6-point lead. That's a big lead in this game tonight.
Yeah, just a few possessions made a huge difference.
Couple of threes, and that's what'll happen. Here's Brown, off balance, wild shot, no good. Bogle all the way down to Godden, layup, missed it. Rebound Wood the other way. Here comes Wood all the way down, glass, no. There's the follow, it's good by Dampler.
Those are the type of shots that Trailblazers want. A little rushed on the first shot, but the follow-up right where you want to be.
Cuts it down to 4 now, 48-44. Lauren Bogle hands it off. Nice feed, but short shot was left short, out of bounds. Trailblazers ball. Here's Weathersby back into the game, and also Corman coming back for Lakeland. Shelby Corman from Breeze, Illinois.
Weathersby is going to have to be careful. A little bit of foul trouble. And with the way Bogle's been playing aggressive in the paint.
Bogle's going to take a break and sit down now as they bring in 3 subs for Lakeland from Mattoon, Illinois. Into the corner, Smith has it for Lewis and Clark. Now to Dampler. Dampler has 8 all of a sudden. 3 buckets in the second half, but missed a shot here. Dampler no good. Back come the Lakers for 3, and it's missed off the back iron. 11 minutes to go in the game. Here's Wood with a little drop off to Smith. No. Weathersby, yes, with a follow. Weathersby with a follow, and it is good. And it's a 30-second timeout for Coach Young as the 6-point lead is now down to 2 again.
Yeah, I mean, trying to just chip away, get some good shots, and the defense has ramped up a little bit. So good timeout here, just trying to keep the message and just keep turning the momentum around.
Well, a couple of men's games, Trailblazers home games next week here on LCTV, so tune in for that. Next 3 games, actually, for the Trailblazers are all here at home. including Saturday, December 1st when they host Lakeland. The men's team, the Lakers, on that Saturday, December 1st at 5:30 p.m. But a couple of men's games next week on LCTV. And tonight, we are also on Channel 989. And nice to have RiverBender.com along for the ride, too, of course. 48-46 out of the timeout here. And Corbin for three. Nope. Missed it. Lewis and Clark ball. They could tie the game. Smith up the floor. Fires off balance. No good. Wood with a follow. Yes. Offensive rebound again.
Nice little up and under. Ties the game.
12 for Wood. 13 for Rigsby. And Bogle's going to come right back in as Coach Johnson knows that he needs her back in there quick.
Trailblazers switch to a 2-3 zone here.
Pitchford outside. Top of the key. Now driving free throw line. Shot missed. Rebound out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lakers. And here comes Bogle and also number 5, Grace Ziegler, into the game. Ziegler, a freshman. Bogle, a sophomore. 10 minutes to go, second half. We're halfway through this second half. And still close, 48-48. That's how close. And now the shot clock goes off as Bogle couldn't get it off in time.
A good D. I like what I see from that 2-3 zone.
Trailblazers have it again in a tie game. They're on a 6-0 run. It was 48-42. Lakeland was up by 6, but now we're tied. Smith backs it up. Gives to Rigsby on the near side. To Weathersby now. Around Bogle. Missed the shot. Follow, no. Another follow, no. Foul on Lakeland and offensive rebounds galore.
Bogle sat on that entry pass into the post, and Weathersby got behind her, just couldn't execute, but got a chance for an offensive rebound. Now she has a chance for 2.
Free throw, Weathersby off the glass. Off the rim, no good. Trailblazers haven't shot many free throws tonight, not many fouls overall on Lakeland. This one's good. 1 out of 2 gives Weathersby 9 points.
The Lakeland bench has been preaching discipline all night.
49-48 and a steal, and Bogle will get the foul after the turnover here. 3 fouls now on Lauren Bogle, and 9:22 to go. Trailblazers ball. Their run is now 7-0 when they were down by 6. Now up by 1. Rigsby has it. Dumped down there to Dampler. Around the rim, missed it. Another offensive rebound. Good. Wood up and in.
Strong move underneath the basket, and those are the type of shots that they've been looking for all night.
14 for Wood. She takes over the team lead now in scoring. Out high it goes to the top of the key. Corman gives it up to Wente. 3 ball, in and out, no good. Wente with her own rebound, missed it. Another rebound, offensive rebound, Lakeland, no good. Long pass to Wood in the right corner. Out to Rigsby for 3. Nope. Weathersby puts it up and in. Offensive rebound again. Timeout, Lakeland.
Those are the shots that they've been waiting to fall all night.
3 Trailblazers now in double figures. Timeout on the floor. The lead is 5 now for Lewis and Clark here on LCTV.
Takeout meals for just $12.99. Call them. If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
Lakeland and Lewis and Clark battling here tonight in women's college basketball. Timeout for Lakeland as they try to stop this run, which is now 11-0 for the Trailblazers right now.
Yeah, it's been about 3 minutes since Lakeland's had a field goal, so trying to get anything going on the offensive end, but good job by the Trailblazer defense. They switched to that 2-3 zone, and it's been effective.
Well, the Trailblazers were down by 6. Now they're up by 5, and they'll try to stay on a roll here midway through the second half. 8:20 remaining in the game. And Lakeland has the basketball as they give it to Corman out high. Now the feed to the right wing, and a foul is called. Might be Smith. It is number 14 with her 3rd foul of the game.
Just a little bit of a bump and a quick whistle.
And the throw in will come from Grace Ziegler. Ziegler, the guard, throws it into Lauren Bogle. Right to the glass. Layup, good. Bogle stops the run. Inside, Weathersby is bumped and fouled. That foul's going to go on number 2. Shelby Corman with a foul.
I mean, after an 11-0 run like that, it's really important to not let it swing the other way. So these 2 right here, really important.
Weathersby at the line. Free throw, good. She's now at 12 points in the game. Again, 3 Trailblazers in double digits now. 14 for Wood, 13 for Rigsby, and now 12 for Weathersby. All pretty even on the score sheet, those 3 ladies. Weathersby 2 for 2. 55-50 our score. 7:50 to go in the game. Lakeland to the 3-point line. Here's Corman. Back to the free throw line again. Corman gets it again. Now Bogle to Pitchford. Lorraine Pitchford blocked away. Good block by Dampler. Here comes Smith the other way. Double team. Smith traveling. No, timeout is called for Lewis and Clark. Trailblazers got the whistle, got the timeout. It's a 30-second timeout with 7:28 to go.
A good block by Dampler there on the defensive end, and then transition just a little ahead of itself, and luckily got the timeout in time.
And we're going to see if this is a 30 or a full timeout, as Lewis and Clark might be out of 30s. That's what the discussion is at the scorer's table now. 7:28 remaining in the game, and 55-50 our score. We'll see if the Trailblazers can get a win. Remember, it's a long time before they're back here at Riverbend Arena. January 7th, according to my schedule, Shawnee College will be here, but that's a long time between home games.
Yeah, it starts a little rough part of their schedule, but it would be nice to kick off that road trip with a win here at home tonight.
And go to 4-2 after 6. 6th game of the year for the Lady Blazers. 7:25 to go. Here's a pass inside the lane. Turn around. There's a traveling. Did they catch it? It is a walk in the middle of the lane. .709 to go in the game now. Inside, knocked away. 7 minutes to go in a 55-50 game. Here's Lewis and Clark. And a foul is going to be called on the baseline. And that foul is going to be on the Lady Lakers with 6:57 to go, and we'll see who that foul is on. It's going to be number 5, Ziegler. So 55-50 still to score. Trailblazers ball under their basket. 6 team fouls each side now. And the Trailblazers throw it in. Weathersby holds it high, gives to Rigsby. She's been quiet here in the second half. Here's Dampler down low. Nope, Pitchford has the rebound, and Dampler has the foul.
It's a nice move to the basket by Dampler, but didn't move her feet and gets called for the bad foul.
She's got 8 points in the game with 3 buckets here, second half. And with 6:46 to go, it's Pitchford at the other end with free throws in a 55-50 ball game. In the air, good. And Pitchford tightens the game up a little bit at 55-51. One more coming.
Very interesting with Lakeland not having anybody under the basket for these free throws.
Well, they didn't need it. 2 for 2. She made them both. And Lewis and Clark back with the ball. They have the orange with a 3-point lead. Here's Rigsby killing a little clock here. They want to run the shot clock this time. Smith has it. Rigsby down to Dampler again. Double teamed, and Bogle reaches in. Looked like it was going to be a jump ball, but it's going to be a foul. Foul is going to be called on number 23. And that will be foul number 4 on Bogle. Lauren Bogle with 4. Watch for that. Dampler rattles in the free throw. She has 9. She could become the 4th Trailblazer in double figures now. Joining Weathersby, Rigsby, and Wood. 14 for Wood to lead the way. 13 each for Weathersby and Rigsby. But 9 for Dampler as she misses the second free throw. So 56-52, 4-point game. Lakeland basketball as Froling has it outside. She's at the free throw line, gives to the 3-point line. Shot clock down to 5. We're at 6 minutes to go, and Wood with a reach-in foul. The shot clock was at 4, and that foul comes way out high.
Yeah, that's just another one of those balls out beyond the 3-point line. Shot clock winding down. She was going to have to put up a terrible shot to keep that from being a violation.
In the air, Stevenson missed it. Blair Stevenson misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Big miss there. And a turnover is going to give it right back to the Lakers in a 4-point game with 5:54 to go. And Bogle's going to check back in with 4 fouls.
Very important part of this Laker offense, and she's going to have to be careful.
14 points for number 23. She has it now at the top of the key. Left side, Godden. Watch out for her with those 3 balls. Godden with 4 threes in the game. And here's Stevenson to Godden, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Bogle underneath. Bogle missed it. Underneath. And traveling called on Weathersby. She was bumped by Bogle, no call. That may have been her 5th foul if the whistle blows.
Yeah, Weathersby came down with the rebound. Bogle didn't really attempt for the rebound, but got enough of Weathersby to knock her down. No call.
Godden for 3. Nope, missed this time from the left side. Back the other way, it's Wood. Back out to Smith for 3. It's no good. Long 3 when you're up by 4, and 5:11 to go. The ball's going to go to the other end. Lakers ball.
Had a nice look at the basket, but might have rushed that one just a little bit.
Godden's going to come out of the game as they bring Shelby Corman, starter, back in, number 2. Corman checks in. She has 7 points, all of those in the first half, though. Here's Bogle kicking it to Stevenson. Baseline, good. Her first points of the game. Stevenson for 2. Here's Wood driving in. Kicks it to Smith. Left side, no good. Rebound, Wood missed the shot. Now Weathersby's going to follow it up. 3 tries for the Trailblazers, 0 for 3. And now Smith with a foul.
Yeah, just poor execution underneath the basket. And that should have been 2 points and going the other way.
Can't believe one of those shots didn't go in. And Smith is going to pick up her fourth foul.
Again, some foul trouble for the Trailblazers. 9 team fouls. So
here's Clorman to the line. Corman, 2 for 3 from the line. She hits here. She has 8 points in the game. Corman with another to make it a tie game, and she does. 56-56. Back and forth we go. Tie game. 2-point game at halftime. We've been tied a few times here in the second half. Here's Weathersby. Turnaround. No, and Bogle is going to foul out of the game. Not much of a foul there. A little touch foul, but it's going to be the end of the night. Bogle with 5 fouls, 14 points.
Weathersby took it right at her. Good position by Bogle, but Weathersby's going to get the call and a chance for 2.
And fouls out with over 4 minutes to go in the game. Wow. Important part of the game. We'll see if it swings now as Weathersby misses free throw.
Have to take advantage this late in the game. Missed free throw can be the difference in a tie game.
13 for Takiyah Weathersby. In the air, this one rolls in, good.
Good D for the Trailblazers here.
6 out of 9 from the line for Weathersby. She shot 9 free throws now. 1-point game, 4 minutes to go. Corman gives to Stevenson, now to the 3-point line. It's no good, off the rim. We're headed the other way, Trailblazers ball. Under 4 minutes left.
Do not want to give these Lakers shooters that wide open of a shot.
Dampler, a little hook shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, foul, and 1. Dampler does it again on the offensive glass.
Way to follow her shot, get a rebound, and put the second one in. And has a chance to make this a 2-possession game.
Dampler had 2 points at halftime, 2 free throws. But here in the second half, 4 buckets, and now a 3-point play. It's good. 60-56. 3:35 to go. Stevenson to Pitchford. Now Corman, 3. It's good.
That's a letdown on defense right there. Give these shooters an inch, and they have the confidence to take the shot.
12 for Dampler now, but Corman hits a 3. Rigsby with a miss. Rebound Pitchford. Gets it out to Ziegler. Ziegler will back it up in a 1-point game. 3 ball again. Good again for Corman. Well, the threes a big part of their game. Remember, Godden hit a couple. Now Corman hits a couple. And 62-60 now. Weathersby for three. It's off the mark, out of bounds.
That's definitely not who you want taking that shot.
8 threes in the game now for the Lakers. And they, again, we mentioned earlier, have some spot-up shooters, and they're now at 8 threes. Lewis and Clark with 4 threes in the game.
And when you have shooters like Wood and Rigsby on the floor, Weathersby is not the one you want outside the three-point line.
2:35 to go, and out high it goes to Winty. Tried to get it to Pitchford. She's driving now. Lorraine Pitchford stripped away, and now timeout. Yes, timeout called for Lakeland with 2:26 to go. We'll take a break in a 2-point game. 62-60. Lakers with the lead on LCTV.
College is hard. Down.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
John Newman and Brent Birkland back here at George Terry Riverbend Arena. Trailblazers with 4 players in double figures. And it's been nip and tuck all night long, and it's still that way here, 62-60. But now the Lakers have the lead.
Yeah, a couple of threes, and this game is flipped right back over. And Lewis and Clark trying to play a little bit better perimeter defense and get this game tied up.
2:26 to go, and we'll have to wait and see how these last 2 minutes and 26 seconds go for the home team, the team from Mattoon, Illinois. Here's a foul in the lane, right in the middle of the lane, as Dampler smacked the Lakers, number 25, right in the face. That was an obvious foul. She missed the shot, but Faith Winty will go to the free throw line.
Can't give up the easy layup, but poor foul there.
Winty puts it up and in. And she has 5 points in the game. And remember, it was about 2 minutes ago at the 4:22 mark that Bogle fouled out of the game. And now the Lakers lead 64-60 as she hits both free throws.
Still a lot of time left. You don't want to rush these shots if you're the Trailblazers. Got plenty of time, but just think easy shots. You don't need threes.
Weathersby fires it to the corner. Brooks, turnaround, fadeaway, no good. They fight for the rebound. It's grabbed by the Lakers. They want a timeout, and they're going to get a timeout, it looks like. And it may be their last one. And it is going to be a timeout for Lakeland, and now they don't have any more left. I think their coach is signaling that now. Don't call another one if you're in trouble. Dave Johnson huddling with his team. There's Jerron Young huddling with his Trailblazers team. And Lewis and Clark now down by 4 with 2 minutes to go.
Still a lot of time. You're going to get possessions, and you just have to keep the players on the court calm. Just, you've been through this. You practice these situations, and just don't forget how to run your offense. No silly mistakes. Don't settle for bad shots.
2 minutes, 6 seconds to go. Interesting finish here as the Trailblazers had their chance. Tying the game up, taking the lead. Remember, they had that big 11-0 run. Took a 5-point lead on that 11-point run. But the Lakers battle right back, too. Both teams have battled back all night long.
Yeah, I mean, I battled through missed shots, poor execution, and had a couple of good runs both ways. have made this a really exciting game.
The biggest run for the Trailblazers in this game was that 11-0 run midway through this second half. And now Lakeland will have to go the distance here with a full court press. Corman gives the ball up to Grace Ziegler. Ziegler up the floor. 1:55 to go, double team, almost a steal, but Pitchford has it. Down to the corner it goes. Now back to a guard, and Ziegler with 1:44 left. Ziegler back out high to the corner. Corman three, no good. They fight for the rebound. Trailblazers ball. 1:30 to go. Wood up and missed the layup. Tipped out by Lakeland, and another missed layup.
That's going to be the story of this game so far. These missed shots underneath the basket, missed transition layups. I mean, you're talking maybe 10, 12 points at this point in the game.
Boy, Wood had an easy one there again on a 2-on-1. Only one player back on defense. 14 for Wood. She has it again and fouled this time with 1:25 to go. Foul's going to be on number 2, Corman. That's going to be her first. I already have her for one foul. We'll see. That's a foul on number 2, Corman. It will be her second foul of the game. But more importantly, at the line, it's Wood who misses the free throw.
Can't have that this late in the game. Going to have to really bear down here and get this one to go through.
7 missed free throws for the Trailblazers. And this one's good. 1 out of 2. Wood has 15.
More full court press.
64-61 now. Inside it goes. Blocked away from behind. No foul called, and it's going the other way. Here's Wood again. Wood up, no, and a foul. Blocking foul on Corman again underneath.
Let's see if Wood can convert this time.
Corman's going to pick up her third foul now. And Wood to the line again, where she is 1 for 2. Her first 2 free throws just a moment ago. This one's good. 2-point game. Coming down the stretch here tonight. 1:07 left. 67 seconds left in the game. Here we go, and no good. 1 out of 2 again. 2 for 4 for Wood in the last 30 seconds. 1 minute to go. 2-point game. Lakeland ball. Ziegler guarded by Brooks.
Don't want to foul here.
Out high it goes. Stevenson will get it. Wood saves it. It's a turnover. Brooks headed the other way for the tie. Good!
Great defensive play there. And this game's brand new. 40 seconds to go.
64-64 tie game. Lakeland ball. They try to get it underneath. They turn it over again. Timeout, Lewis and Clark. A couple of big turnovers in the last minute.
And that's exactly what you want if you're the Trailblazers. Get out in transition. You're a quicker team. And finally put one in from right underneath the basket.
And Brooks with that layup, her first points of the game, tie it up at 64-64 with 32 seconds left. There you see it, 32.2. 64-64 game, and Wood, even though she only made 2 out of 4, did not tie up the game with those 4 free throws, but the 2 turnovers turn it over and turn the game around again for the Blazers.
Yeah. Saved, the ball from out of bounds on our far side and turns into an easy 2 in transition to tie this one up with not much time left.
32.2 to go. There's the score. At halftime, we were at 34-32. Lewis and Clark led by 2 points. A number of ties here in the second half. including right now, 64 all. And everybody on the edge of their seats now as Coach Jerron Young calls a timeout, and now we're ready with Wood and Rigsby, Weathersby, Dampler, and Brooks, the 5 on the floor for the Trailblazers. 32.2 to go. Rigsby up the floor.
Just want to play smart basketball here. Both teams in the double bonus. A foul could really change this game.
The game clock and the shot clock, 3 seconds difference. The big clock now at 15, the shot clock at 12. Here we go. Rigsby down to Dampler. Dampler to the baseline. Turnaround, glass, no. Rebound, Rigsby. They fight for it. 3 seconds left. Lakeland ball, and they're going to hold it in the backcourt. And now a traveling call, but that's the end of regulation. Tied at 64-64.
A little bit of bonus basketball. And another broken play, but couldn't come up with it. Travel there at the end, but no time left on the clock. And we're going to go to overtime.
64-64. We mentioned 4 Trailblazers in double figures. Dampler, who had the hot hand in the second half, and that's who Coach Young wanted to take that last shot as he set the play up for her, John.
Oh, went to her side and had a good look, but rushed the shot just a little bit and missed entirely. Weathersby almost came up with it, but just couldn't get the handle on the rebound. And Lakeland, without timeouts, couldn't do anything with it.
Well, we have 16 for Wood, 14 for Weathersby, 13 for Rigsby, and 12 for Dampler. So 4 Trailblazers in double figures. Remember, with 4:22 to go, Bogle fouled out of the game, but the Lakers survived that and stayed in the game even without their best player.
Yeah, their perimeter shooters really got hot after she fouled out and took a lead with about 2:22 to go. And just shots went cold, and great defense by the Trailblazers leads us to overtime.
Well, they have 3 players in double figures. Corman, 15, Godden, 14, and Bogle, 14. And now we have 5 more minutes of basketball as we go to overtime in a 64-64 game. And here we go. It's going to end up being about 2 hours of basketball tonight as we're underway in extra time. It's overtime at Riverbend Arena. Pitchford has it. Down low it goes. Glass, no, and Lewis and Clark basketball.
Nice play by Dampler to not draw the foul.
Wood missed the shot. Pitchford with the rebound. Outlet to Ziegler. 3-on-1. Here they come. Layup. It rolls in this time for number 25, Winty. She hits it.
Just poor transition defense there from the Trailblazers.
8 points for Winty off the bench, number 25. And 4:10 to go in the game. Weathersby has it out high to the left corner, and Rigsby now. 4 minutes left. Shot clock at 5. Rigsby's going to have to put it up. Wild shot. No good. Out of bounds. And the shot clock goes off. It never hit the rim, and it's a turnover the other way.
That's just, Rigsby was begging for some movement off the ball, and just nobody got open. Had to take a ill-conceived shot in the lane, and that just never looked good.
3:55 to go in overtime now. 2-point lead for Lakeland College. They throw it in, and they have the ball and the lead. Here's Ziegler giving it to Fruling. Fruling into the game now off the bench. Ziegler out high again, hands it to Corman. Corman leading the way now with 15. Long three, it's no good. And out of bounds, it's going to go to the Trailblazers with 3:34 to go.
And a lot of time. I mean, Don't need to press anything. Just go through your offense and just try to get a quality shot here. Get some confidence back.
Here's Rigsby, hands to Weathersby. Glass, no, tipped around, and we're going to have a foul called under the basket. The foul is going to be on Pitchford, who's over the back a little bit there, says the referee.
Weathersby took the shot and still had position. That's going to be her 5th.
And she's going to foul out of the game. I didn't have her for 5 fouls on my score sheet, but there it is. She's gone. Bogle gone. Here we go. Free throw. Weathersby puts it up. It rolls in. 15 points for her. 16 for Wood. Now 16 for Weathersby. Ties us up again.
Way to make your free throws. This time of the game, free throws are so important. Almost had the turnover there on the inbound.
Lakeland in the backcourt, and we're going to have a foul away from the ball. It's going to be on Corman away from the ball on Lakeland.
I think that's going to be her 4th.
So Corman will be charged with foul number 4. And 3:13 to go in a tie game. Overtime game. 66 all. Down to Dampler it goes. Dampler turnaround, rolls in.
Beautiful move there in the post by Dampler.
14 for Dampler now. The lead is 2 for the Trailblazers. And a steal. Wood is all alone. Good.
What a transition there.
18 for Wood, and the lead is now 70 to 66, and we have a timeout on the floor again. And the referees talking with the bench for Lakeland, trying to settle them down, close to a technical foul here in overtime.
Not the time to lose your head on the floor or on the bench. A 4-point swing there. And Lewis and Clark fortunate with a turnover from the Lakers and a great play underneath the basket. Wood finally puts one in.
Well, 70 to 66, 4-point game. And here we go with the Lakers throwing it in, down by 4, 2:50 to go, lots of time.
More full court pressure from the Trailblazers.
Ziegler up the floor. Grace Ziegler throws it to the wing, gets it back. Ziegler fouled out at the 3-point line, fouled by Dampler, and she might be gone with 14 points.
Yep, that's her 5th.
So she fouls out. I have 14 points for her as she fouls out in overtime. Big bucket a moment ago, and now she fouls out of the game.
Yeah, her presence underneath the basket will be sorely missed for these last 2:38.
And Ziegler at the line here, and she only has a 3-point bucket early in the game, 3 points in the game. And now it's going to be number 10, Paris Bradley, to check in for Dampler. Here's the free throw, missed. Another one coming. 64 all at the end of regulation. 6-2 here in overtime. The Trailblazers have outscored the Lakers. This one is good, 70-67. Trailblazers by 3, and they have the ball. Rigsby up the floor with 2:30 to go in the game.
Taking as much time as she can.
Shot clock already down to 10. as she sets up the offense to Bradley, now to Brooks. Back to Wood, shot clock at 3, a forced 3, and it's no good. Rebound Bradley underneath there, no good on her shot. Rebound Lakers, and a foul underneath. Well, a couple of missed shots there, including another offensive rebound, another putback. But at the other end, Wenty's going to have free throws on the second foul on Bradley.
Could have pushed the lead to 5 there with an easy bucket, but chance to go.
Wenty puts it up and in.
Chance to cut it to 1 here.
She's going for double digits now. 10 points if she can get this one. She's already 3 for 3 from the line, 4 for 4 from the line. It's a 1-point game. 70-69 now, 2 minutes to go. Brooks gives to Bradley, out to Wood. Shot clock at 15, the game clock at 1:45. Brooks top of the key, now to Bradley again. Bradley down low. Turnaround Wood, no good. Glass, and good for Weathersby again.
She's been underneath the basket all night and making some great shots late.
3-point game, 1:20 to go. Weathersby now at 18. Wood has 18.
Strong man-to-man defense here.
Pass out high. Free throw line jumper. Fruling misses it. Tipped out by the Trailblazers. Weathersby hit it last. And Godden is going to come in. Watch for her at the 3-point line.
Had a really hot hand earlier. Cooled off towards the end of the second half, but she'll shoot at any time.
4 threes in the game for her. Underneath, though, it goes to Wenty. She missed the shot underneath the basket. 1 minute to go in the game.
Another great rebound by Weathersby.
3-point game. Now they go man-to-man on defense, and timeout's going to be called by Lewis and Clark here. It's their ball. Trailblazers ball, 50 seconds left. And a 72-69 ball game. Trailblazers in good shape right now with the lead and the ball.
Definitely. I mean, good. Finally, those shots underneath the basket are falling and taking some time, running a lot of time off of the shot clock. And right now, the offense looks pretty strong.
Overtime here tonight at George Terry Riverbend Arena. 50.8 seconds to go as you see both benches there, and a 3-point game. Trailblazers 72, Lakers 69. 8 points for Lewis and Clark here in overtime. 4 of those for Weathersby, who's now up to 18 in the game. Wood has 18 in the game. 4 players again in double figures for both teams in the game.
And we said before the game these two are evenly matched. And they've definitely shown it all 45 minutes tonight.
Overtime continuing here in a 3-point game. Trailblazers again with the lead and the ball. And they throw it into Rigsby. Shot clock at 15. As Rigsby throws it to Brooks between the circles. Now to Bradley. Gives to Wood. Shot clock at 3. Wood driving. Throws it up and it goes in.
Those shots are falling. And
20 now for Wood. Corman baseline shot. Missed. Rebound Godden. Down underneath. Foul by Rigsby with 25 seconds to go in the game.
Have a little bit of a cushion and didn't want to give up the easy 2. So, good foul there by Rigsby.
20 points now for Wood to lead all scorers on that last bucket. Gives her 20 now. Free throw at the other end is missed by Hotze.
Made that foul just a little bit better. Has to earn this one. Cut it to 4.
Lewis and Clark 25 seconds away from improving to 4-2 on the year in a hard-fought win tonight. And both free throws missed. Winty will follow it, though. It's no good. Rebound Wood, and she is fouled in the backcourt with 19.7 to go.
At that time of the game, you have to foul. And Wood can seal the game here with a couple of free throws.
It's already a 5-point lead, and they look for more here. As Wood has 20 in the game, 21 now, and here comes another free throw. 3 out of 5 from the line for Wood. The lead is 6. The lead is 7. She made them both. That should just about do it.
Have to rush here.
Lakeland with a 3. Ziegler missed it. And a foul is going to be called on Godden. A push off on the rebound for Lakeland there.
That'll just about do it.
11.3 seconds to go. Lakeland will go home with an overtime loss. A long bus ride home. They'll be 2-3 on the year. Free throw, no good this time by Smith. She missed both free throws, 10 seconds left. Three-pointer going up, and it's good. Cuts the lead to 3, or make it 4, 76-72. Now a foul with 3.8 seconds left. That 3 there by Stevenson. At 76-72 now. At the line, it's Smith. Free throw, no good. She's missed 3 in a row now. In the last couple of seconds here. This one is good. And they bring it down with 3 seconds to go. Here's Stevenson, right elbow, missed the shot. Our final score, Lewis and Clark 77, Lakeland 72. An overtime win for the Lady Trailblazers tonight. Back in a moment with the postgame on LCTV.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville. Is your car's home away from home.
Welcome back to Lady Trailblazers basketball. The Lady Blazers win it by 5 in overtime. Let's go to Kent and the coach.
Tough game tonight, Coach, but it had a good ending.
Yes, it was a tough game, hard-fought game. Lakeland's a really good team. As you can see, ball very well tonight. It was tough for us to get out on shooters sometimes, but we pulled it through.
You'd mentioned in the pregame show that this is a game you needed.
Yes, this is definitely a game we needed. It was a revenge game. We lost them last year. But we, pulled this one out, and it was really exciting.
4 players in double figures, pretty balanced scoring night.
Yeah, it is always good to see, 4 players get, have a good game and score in double figures. But, hopefully we can keep those close ones, got to pull those out.
You'd mentioned before the game that you were hoping to press a lot tonight, or at least press some. Were you happy with the way that went?
Well, our press wasn't going too well tonight, but we sat in our 3-2 and we tried to get out on shooters, and luckily we came up with a couple key rebounds and pulled it out.
You mentioned that you were hoping to run a lot tonight. Were you happy with the way that went?
Well, yeah, we ran the floor and we got some layups. Missed a little bit more than what we should have, but we got out and ran tonight, so that was good.
Good game, Coach. Brent, back to you.
Thank you, Kent, and thank you, Coach Young. John, what a ball game. Overtime, a win at home. You can't beat that.
Oh, always exciting, always fun when these go your way. This one was close, could have not been, with some missed layups and some easy shots. But when you make shots down the stretch and make your free throws, makes for a chance to win these close games.
I have Wood with 22, Weathersby with 18, so those two combined for 40 tonight.
Oh, and they were the focal point the whole night. Weathersby underneath the basket made some great plays, a lot of rebounds, and some second chance points late in the game that put it on ice.
Lewis and Clark now on the ladies' side with a record of 4-2. A big overtime win at home tonight over Lakeland College, 77-72. 5-point win for the Trailblazers. That's going to do it from George Terry, Riverbend Arena tonight. For my partner, John Newman, and the entire crew, this is Brent Birkland. Good night, everybody.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.